I'm now with Vinny at the Infinicut stand. Vinny, good to see you again. You've got quite an impressive stand here this year. What's going on and what's new?
Yeah, well, the stand seems to grow every year a little bit bigger. This year we've got a slight new development. We've moved into a dedicated cutting unit. So this has been designed specifically for golf. For us, moving away from the cassette type system that we've had with the TM system over the past few years, it's an actual cutting unit that is all in one. Designed, as I say, specifically for golf, for fitting groomers, brushes and everything else along like that. John has, in his usual way, sort of added some extra details to it and some innovations. So we've really worked to put those into it. Along the top of the unit, it's got an aluminium, extruded aluminium cover, which means it's very rigid and very strong. So that keeps it close and stops the unit from oscillating. As I mentioned previously, with our cutting units, when we make them in the factory, the reels, they are dynamically balanced before they come off the production line.
What does that actually mean, Vinny?
Well, that means they're spun up and weighted to balance, to make sure in the rotation that they actually are very true and very stiff. So then when you put it into the cutting unit, you have a lot truer cut, and it also will stay on cut longer, be easier to set up and everything else. So that technology that we've already got has now been incorporated in here with the aluminium as well. And also on the adjusters, we've got a completely new adjuster system. And as part of that, for easy maintenance, there's bolts on the back, so you can undo the bolts and quickly remove the bed knife block, so it's for quicker grinding. So it's up to 60% quicker to grind our units now because of this system and setup. So it's more friendly for the mechanic for the servicing as well, which
so this is about continued development, continued improvement, and this is exactly, I guess, similar quality in terms of its build to the cassettes that you're putting elsewhere, but they're more designed for universal fit, are they? Whereas this is now
exactly. Everything has always been designed for that high quality, and that is how we develop and manufacture everything. But this is just a step on, more specifically for golf, because we felt we needed to add that to our armoury, if you like. The cassette system's fine, it's perfect, the cutting unit is really good, it does everything you want it to. But this has got some more refinements to really move it forward and move us forward into golf.
So what kind of reaction you had from people who've had a look at it this
week?
Had
a brilliant reaction. We've been testing it for the past 12 months.
Oh, have you? Right.
Several different courses, different conditions. We've already had orders, even though this is now only just going on for sale.
Right.
We've already had orders from the Links golf course, from park golf courses, and also from membership golf courses. So, yeah, we're pretty happy with how it started, and we're just going to keep rolling it out and moving it forward.
So I think, as a business, John's background, golf.
Yeah.
You started off in golf. I think the perception is that you've really kind of got a good foothold in sports turf, in terms of stadiums and pitches, etc. This signalling now a bit more of a refocus back to the golf sector as well?
Yeah, definitely. It's heading back, back to our roots in some ways, really focusing on that golf market. And, as a company, we're expanding quite rapidly. We've got lots happening. And golf is now part of a major focus for us, not just in the UK, it's literally worldwide. We've got a worldwide plan that we're enacting, and it's going very well at the moment.
So about a year ago or so, I think you partnered up now with DeWalt.
Yep.
Apart from the logo going on the machines, what has that actually meant to Infinicut?
Yeah. Well, apart from the nice logos and everything else and looking really good, DeWalt, Stanley Black & Decker are obviously a massive worldwide company, so with their infrastructure and their support and investment, we're really moving forward rapidly now. Our sales were up last year, they're going to be up again this year, but we're now putting in the factory staff, more sales staff, more admin staff to really support our efforts as we move forward. I mean, we've always had conversations, myself and John, is that we never run out of opportunity, we sometimes run out of time, but now we're going to be able to really maximise that and keep pushing forward, keep with the innovation and keep charging as we have been.
What else you got to show us?
Yeah, well, just wander through. We've got the fixed head here, and then the larger floating head. Here's the new cutting unit, already fitted up to a 22-inch machine. So this is basically how it would look, all ready to go. You can switch the chassis and everything back to the TM system as well. So it's still very versatile. You can have TM system units on this machine. It's not just a mower, but the cutting head is a dedicated cutting head.
You're not moved into the UTV market. It's a very shiny, nice-looking piece of kit.
No,
but
not yet.
That's to show something else off, isn't it?
Yeah, that's to show something else off. Yeah, that's not my new company vehicle. Again, as part of the movement into golf, we've now developed our golf trailer. This is a version of it, so this has got a 22-inch machine on it. We'll fit 22, 26-inch. Eventually, we'll have a dual one as well, so two machines as well. kind of straightforward. A trailer's a trailer. It's not very exciting, but it's needed if you're moving into golf, if you really want to make that effort. We've got a couple of nice innovations, one of which is you have these small rubber jockey wheels for taking the machine on and off when you're using it, but also versatility in the way we design things. You can unbolt that, put your standard transport wheels back on as well. So the machine is still versatile. If you have a day when you go out without the trailer, you can still do it and switch backwards and forwards.
In terms of your supply chain, a lot of people have been having real problems in getting, spares, components, raw materials. How's it for you now since COVID?
It's been challenging. It's been challenging all the way, but we've been lucky in some ways. We've worked our socks off because we've got that small production facility in Sheffield that's got the research and design all together in one place. We've been able to make adaptations as we've gone along, so that the supply chain's always been good. As I've said before, we make our own cutting reels in-house, so that gives us a good advantage of knowing what supply's like with those. And also as well now, we will make our own batteries in-house. So
okay, that sounds like a big investment for,
It's been a reasonable investment, and it's an investment in the knowledge as well. But we're trying to innovate, and we took it apart. We learned the basics, and it means that we can get batteries through a lot quicker. We can make different sizes of batteries. So now we've got the large battery that's on the rotaries that gives the rotaries 5-6 hours runtime, gives the cylinders 10-11 hours runtime. So runtime is king with batteries, but also suppliers. A lot of companies have had problems with supply, so we've managed to sort of balance both challenges, and it's given us a bit of an advantage because we can really control our production, and our lead times are still 12-14 weeks for an Infinicut, even quicker for TM system.
So that battery stuff, has DeWalt had a hand in helping you with that? Because obviously they're well known for battery powered tools.
Yeah, not as yet, but
okay.
We are discussing and looking at things. They're so innovative. They've got so many different sorts. They're bringing out battery riding products and things as well as batteries. They know what they're doing, but that's part of the process of the integration that's happening, and there's things coming through. But at the moment, we're still carrying on with our systems, but there's a lot of innovation to come. There's a lot of things looking at, and there's lots of discussions being had.
I think there might be a battery plant up for sale just up the road.
I got your eyes available, yeah.
Vinny, all joking aside, it's always great to see you. There's always something happening with you guys, and it's either moving the whole business forward as a corporation, or what you're doing with the products, and it's certainly one that's caught the imagination of the industry over the last few years. So great to catch up with you. Have a good rest of the show. I'll let you get back to it. Yeah.
Thank you.